Thank you for watching Inspiration from the East. If you found value in this video, please subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment below. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay inspired. Quick question for you. What's the one item in your home you find hardest to let go of? Share your answer in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. Welcome to Inspiration from the East. If you enjoy thoughtful insights and peaceful living, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. Let's begin our journey together. Hello and welcome to Inspiration from the East, where we explore the wisdom and practices that help create a calmer, more intentional life. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you've been with us on this journey, we're so glad you're here. In this space, we share stories, insights, and gentle guidance to bring clarity and peace to your everyday living, drawing from timeless Eastern philosophies and modern mindful living. If you find value in what we share, don't forget to subscribe, share this video with friends or family who could use a little inspiration, and like the video to help us grow our community. Let's begin today's journey together, opening the door to a lighter, more joyful way of living. Do you ever feel a quiet weight on your shoulders, a subtle pressure that seems to linger even after a long day? When you walk into your home, does your sanctuary feel more like a burden? It's not just tiredness, it's the subtle heaviness, that feeling of being weighed down by something more than just the day's events, of being surrounded by too much stuff, too much visual stimulation, too much to manage, piles of paper whisper of unfinished tasks, reminders of what you haven't gotten around to, adding to the mental load. Closets overflow with clothes we never wear, each unworn item a small pang of guilt or a reminder of a past self. And kitchen counters are crowded with gadgets we barely use, taking up valuable space and collecting dust. This is the quiet chaos of modern life, a constant influx of possessions and information that overwhelms our senses, a clutter that sneaks up on us until it feels overwhelming, a silent accumulation that slowly erodes our peace of mind. For busy professionals who are already juggling demanding careers and personal lives, a cluttered home adds to the stress of an already full mind, creating a sense of constant unease. Instead of being a sanctuary, a place to unwind and recharge, your home becomes another source of anxiety, a constant reminder of what needs to be done. The visual noise of too many things, the constant barrage of colors, shapes, and objects makes it hard to relax or recharge, making it difficult to find the peace and quiet you desperately need. I've seen this everywhere. In countless homes and lives, people feel stuck, anxious, and frustrated, trapped in a cycle of accumulation and overwhelm, unable to find what they need, constantly searching for misplaced items in the chaos. This isn't a personal failing. It's not about being lazy or disorganized. It's the result of a world that encourages us to accumulate, constantly bombarding us with messages to buy more, own more, and consume more. Our belongings, meant to serve us, to make our lives easier and more enjoyable, often end up owning us, dictating our time, energy, and mental space. But you have the power to change this, to break free from the cycle of clutter and reclaim your space. Tidying isn't just about cleaning, it's not just about making things look neat and tidy, it's a journey of self-discovery, a process of understanding what truly matters to you. By choosing to keep only what sparks joy, what brings you happiness and serves a purpose in your life, you create a space that supports and uplifts you, a haven that nurtures your well-being. This journey lightens your home, creating a sense of spaciousness and calm, your mind, freeing you from the mental clutter that weighs you down, and your spirit, allowing you to live with greater intention and joy. My story with tidying began in the innocent days of childhood, a time when the world felt vast and full of possibilities. Even then, I was drawn to the idea of order. I was always seeking order, a sense of calm amidst the chaos, but I was never quite finding lasting peace. It felt like a never-ending cycle. No matter how much I organized, how many hours I dedicated to sorting and arranging, the clutter always seemed to return, creeping back into every corner and leaving me feeling utterly frustrated and defeated. It was as if the mess had a life of its own. The real turning point, the moment of true change, came during my teenage years, a time of self-discovery and questioning. I remember feeling completely exhausted, both physically and mentally, overwhelmed and surrounded by my things, by the sheer volume of possessions that seemed to be suffocating me. It was then, in that moment of utter frustration, when I realized I was asking the wrong question, focusing on the wrong aspect of the problem. Instead of constantly asking myself, what should I discard? What can I get rid of to create more space? I began to shift my perspective and ask a much more powerful question. What do I truly want to keep? What items genuinely add value and joy to my life? This simple shift in perspective, this change in questioning, changed absolutely everything. It was a revelation. I started to pick up each item one by one and ask myself a simple but profound question. Does this spark joy within me? When something did spark joy, when it resonated with me on a deeper level, I felt a tangible lift inside, a sense of lightness and happiness. But when it didn't, when an item felt dull or lifeless, I felt a corresponding heaviness, a sense of obligation or guilt. Tidying, which had once felt like a chore, a burden, suddenly became a celebration of what I truly loved, a joyful process of surrounding myself with things that brought me happiness. It was no longer a battle against the ever-encroaching clutter, but rather a conscious act of creating a space that reflected my values and passions. I realized that I wasn't just cleaning and organizing, I was actively curating my life, carefully selecting the elements that would contribute to my overall well-being. It was about so much more than just cleaning my room. It was about creating a sanctuary, a space that nurtured my soul. The result was transformative. My space stayed tidy, not through forced discipline, but because it was filled only with things I genuinely loved and valued. And as my space became more organized and intentional, my mind felt clearer, more focused, and more at peace. Tidying, when approached with the right mindset and intention, is not just a chore. It's a powerful tool for creating a more joyful, fulfilling, and meaningful life. This is the transformative magic I want to share with you. The secret to unlocking a more joyful and intentional way of living. I truly believe that you too can transform your relationship with your possessions and in doing so transform your life. Notice how your mood shifts when you enter a serene space versus a cluttered one? Our environment shapes our thoughts and emotions. A cluttered home sends a constant signal that your work is never done, creating background stress. It's hard to feel at peace when your eyes dart from one messy corner to another. A tidy home, on the other hand, brings visual calm and a sense of control. When you know where everything is, your home becomes a true sanctuary. The connection is two-way. A cluttered mind can create a cluttered home, and vice versa. By tidying your space, you take a powerful step toward inner order. Clutter stresses us out because our brains crave order. In a messy environment, our minds work overtime to process distractions, leading to overwhelm. Studies show clutter competes for our attention, reducing focus and increasing stress. Messy spaces can even trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol. Clutter is emotionally draining because it represents postponed decisions, creating decision fatigue. When you're already making countless choices at work, coming home to more decisions is exhausting. Tidying eliminates this mental drain, freeing your mind for what matters. It's not just about aesthetics, it's self-care for your brain. Tidying your whole home can feel overwhelming, a monumental task that seems to stretch out endlessly before you. Where do you even begin when faced with such a challenge? The sheer volume of items, the accumulated clutter, it can all feel incredibly daunting. So start with the right mindset. Before you even lift a finger, take a moment to center yourself. Sit quietly and envision the life you want in your space. Imagine the feeling of lightness and freedom that comes with a decluttered home. Calm, creative, joyful. Picture yourself moving through your home with ease, surrounded only by things you truly love. This vision is your motivation. Hold on to that feeling, let it fuel your efforts as you begin the process of tidying. Don't tidy room by room, that can lead to getting bogged down in details and losing sight of the bigger picture. Tidy by category, starting with clothes. This approach allows you to see the full scope of what you own, and make more informed decisions. Clothes are personal, but usually easy to decide about. We all have items we know we love and items we know we no longer need, making them the perfect place to begin. It's a gentle introduction to the process of letting go. Gather every piece of clothing you own into one spot. Yes, every single item from your closet, drawers, and even storage bins. Seeing it all at once is a wake-up call, a powerful visual representation of your consumption habits, and helps you become more mindful. It encourages you to be more present and intentional with your choices. Pick up each item and ask, holding it in your hands and truly connecting with it. Does this spark joy? This is the core question, the guiding principle of the KonMari method. If it does, keep it, cherish it, and give it a designated place in your home. If not, thank it and let it go. Acknowledge its purpose in your life, and then release it with gratitude. This process isn't about guilt, it's not about dwelling on past purchases or feeling bad about what you haven't used. it's about honoring what has served you. Recognizing the role each item has played in your life, whether it was a source of comfort, style, or simply practicality. As you practice, you'll get better at recognizing joy. You'll develop a stronger sense of your own preferences and values. This is how you fill your home with only what you love, creating a space that truly reflects your authentic self. The journey starts with a single item in your hands, one small step towards a more joyful and intentional life. Let your vision guide you. Keep that image of your ideal home in mind as you make each decision. Your home will begin to reflect your heart, a sanctuary filled with love, intention, and joy. Let's take a moment for a little pause and reflection. Tidying isn't just about things, it's about you and your story. So I have a question for you. Is there one item in your home that you find hardest to let go of? Maybe it's a well-worn sweater, a childhood keepsake, or even a stack of old letters. What story does it tell, and why do you hold on to it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your answer in the comments below. Let's inspire and support each other on this journey. Sometimes just sharing your story can spark new insights and help you move forward. Remember, you're not alone in this process. Your experiences and reflections might be just what someone else needs to hear today. After tidying your clothes, you'll feel a surge of clarity and accomplishment. The order of categories matters: clothes, books, papers, kimono, miscellaneous, and finally, sentimental items. Each step hones your ability to sense joy. For books, gather them all, hold each one, and keep only those that thrill you. For papers, the rule is simple. Discard almost everything, keeping only what's truly necessary. Kimono, kitchen gadgets, office supplies, etc., should be sorted by subcategory. Sentimental items come last when your joy-sensing skills are sharpest. Hold each keepsake and ask if it uplifts you now. Keep only what supports your present and future. This is how you honor your past while embracing your future. The process is transformative, inside and out. Clutter isn't just physical, it's digital too. A messy desktop or overflowing inbox creates the same stress as a cluttered room. Start by clearing your computer's desktop, creating a simple folder system, and choosing a calming background. For email, aim for inbox 0, unsubscribe from what you don't need, and sort the rest into action and archive folders. Touch each email only once: reply, file, or archive. Tidy your smartphone by deleting unused apps and organizing the rest. Curate your home screen to include only essential tools. Clean up your photo library by deleting duplicates and unnecessary screenshots. A calm digital environment supports focus and peace. Digital tidying is as important as physical tidying. Both are about living with less distraction and more joy. Your digital world should spark joy too. Make technology work for you, not against you. The same principles apply. Keep only what serves and uplifts you. After tidying, something remarkable happens. You feel lighter, clearer, and more creative. Without clutter, your mind is free to focus and dream. Many people find new inspiration and energy for hobbies, passions, and work. The biggest benefit is a deep reduction in stress. No more searching for lost items, everything has a home. You gain control over your environment, which brings calm to every part of your life. Living with less brings freedom. You're mindful about what you bring in and you spend less time managing stuff. This shift frees your time, money, and energy for what you truly love. Your home becomes a true sanctuary. Minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about abundance of space, time, and peace. This is the true freedom of a tidy life. Tidying isn't a one-time event, it's a new way of living. It's about choosing intention over accumulation. Minimalism means surrounding yourself only with what has meaning and joy. This philosophy extends to your work, relationships, and how you spend your time. After tidying, you appreciate and care for what you keep. You pause before new purchases, asking if they truly spark joy. This breaks the cycle of clutter and leads to more mindful living. Start your journey with a single decision to create a joyful life. Let go of what no longer serves you and make space for new opportunities. Your home is your sacred space. Let it reflect who you are and who you want to be. By tidying your home, you tidy your mind and life. The power to transform is in your hands. Begin today, choose joy, and create a space you love. Thank you for spending this time with us, exploring the art of living with intention and joy. If this video inspired you to start your own tidying journey, we'd love to hear about it. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with friends who might need a little inspiration today. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating content that uplifts and empowers. Together, Let's build a community of mindful, joyful living. Until next time, thank you for being here. And may your days be filled with clarity, gratitude, and peace.